What's going on, everybody? We're going to be building some stairs today on this playground, and we're going to be using some treated 2x4s. This is a 5-foot deck, so let's get started. So set this up here, and I kind of want this angle. I'm going for this in 64. We'll call it 65. Okay, so this is our triangle. It's our right triangle, so this would be 90. This would be 65, and this would be the other, this would be the 25. So we want to cut our angle at 25 because this angle is the same angle that's on the ground. So I want that 25 degrees, so I'll have that flush. Come back up here, we'll make our next cut. Okay, I'll just go ahead and redo this because I was going ahead and was going to show you how to do this. So I'm going to pick a point. I'm not going to cut right on the end because it does split a little. So I'm picking that point. Okay. And on your speed square, you have all these numbers down here on the bottom. These are the ones that we're looking at. And we want this 25 degrees. So here's our pivot point. I'm going to put this on the pivot point. And I'm going to pivot. Staying on the point, I'm going to pivot until a 25 is on the edge. Once I get it to the edge, I'm at 25. I'm going to make a mark. So I went ahead and got the cut done. We're going to go ahead and take it to the backyard and get our distance, our length, before we make our next cut. Okay guys, so it's flush to the ground just like I want it. And what we're going to do, you can do this two different ways. I'm just going to eyeball it and put it right here. I'm going to cut that across, I'm going to cut that across, and then I'm going to come halfway, right? And I'm going to go, basically I'm going to find 9 degrees down. I'm going to cut that notch out of there so I could just slide this up. Then I'll put some brackets on both sides of this. All right. 25. So after making that first cut, I want to come over here and get a 90-degree cut. Coming down. And we're doing this cut so it'll lean right up against the other board. That straight down. We're going to cut that off. We'll be good to go. So now we're just going to transfer our marks to the new board. Okay, so I'm going to make these steps every about 10 inches. Okay, so now after all those 10-inch marks, I'm going to go ahead and put my angle at 25 degrees. Now I'm going to cut 6 20-inch boards out of treated 2x4. So I'm going to make 12 support blocks to go underneath the steps. Okay, what I did here, guys, is I went ahead and put my first mark at basically 4 inches. I could have chose 2 inches. I just made my first angled mark at 4 inches, and then I went ahead and made a measuring every 2 inches down, and I went ahead and just got all my angles. I'm going to cut all these pieces out because they're going to be my little supports for underneath the step. All right, we got our 12 supports, and we're going to be using this exterior deck screws used for treated wood. Okay, 2.5, number 9. So, but I can't find my countersinking bit, but these have, I don't know if you can see on there, they have a little countersinking like teeth underneath that you're supposed to be able to use these without splitting your wood. We'll find out. Got our supports in place. Now we're going to go ahead and add on our steps. there you have it, guys. This project cost me 4 treated 2x4s. They were $8 a piece, so roughly $32 with some wood glue and about $10 worth of screws. So I'll put a link in the description of the screws and everything I use. But there it is. I am gonna wait. I'm gonna tie this down with a little L bracket or something, but I am gonna wait until I brace this up a little better. After I brace it up real good and there's no more movement, I will come back here with a little L bracket and lock it in. But there it is, simple, really easy to do. Hope you like it. Take care.